Hello, everybody. Welcome back to your weekly training. So, today I want to talk about the energetic shift that happens when you finally decide to become your own boss. So, I think we do things a little bit backwards. Okay, first of all, I just want to say, my mornings have been so great. I just wake up when I feel like waking up. I make a little bit of breakfast. I take the dogs for a walk when I'm in my bare feet in the grass, and it's just so fulfilling to my soul. And all I want is for everybody to feel that way. That's all I want in the world is just for everybody to feel that sense of peace. Like, that's really why I'm in this work, is to help people discover their infinite potential and help people realize the amount of peace that they can feel within their life. Now, that doesn't mean that nothing bad is ever going to happen or you're not going to have a hard day. That's just, we're human. That's part of the human experience. It's just that the majority of the time you can come back to yourself and you can find that sense of peace and calmness and wholeness. And the more that I dive into this work, the more I see my mission on earth. And that's just really all that I want for people, because I know what it feels like to feel dead inside's not even the right word, just to feel a sense of something's missing, a sense of like nothing I ever do is good enough, a sense of like this trying and this pushing and just this icky weighing down feeling. Like, I spent the majority of my life feeling like that, and now that I'm on the other side, now that I feel peace, that I feel the lightness in my body, that I just love my fucking life, I'm just like, everybody deserves this. Excuse me, everybody deserves to feel this way. So if that resonates with you, you're in the right place. You're here to discover your infinite potential, and you are here to make an impact and enjoy your life at the same fucking time. Okay, so anyways, I want to talk about the energetic shift that happens when you become your own boss. So we do it backwards because we want to feel differently. We want something to happen to make us feel differently, to then become our own boss, right? We're like, I need this thing to happen and then I'll do it. I need this thing to happen and then I'll do it. And I want to ask you, how long have you been sitting in that area of like, once this thing happens, then I'll take the chance. Once this thing happens, then I'll take the chance. And I've told you guys this before, but I've literally wanted to be my own boss since I was 19. And then after I got my first certification, I totally could have done it, but I hadn't done, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I hadn't done enough inner work on myself to feel confident enough in myself to do that. So when I was finally getting to the point of I'm going to do the damn thing, I was still holding on to my old job. Like, I stepped back a little bit, but I like went down to part-time, but I was like still holding on to my old job as a safety net. Right? Like, this is here just in case. Now that sends out wishy-washy, wonky signals to the universe, because the universe is like, okay, so are you doing the damn thing or are you not doing the damn thing? Like, what are you doing? And I wanted something to happen where I was like, okay, this is it. I'm doing it. Once this thing happens, right? And guess what? Once this thing happened, never came, right? And here's the other crazy thing. I truly believe that we are on certain paths and that God, divine, source, universe, whatever, will put you on that path somehow, some way. So I was still holding on to my job. And then ironically, and I felt it coming, ironically, I semi got pushed out. Like she knew I was going to quit eventually, but I like semi got pushed out because the universe was like, all right, bitch, like if you're not going to do the damn thing, I'm going to make you do the damn thing. But here's the thing. This is what I want to get at. Everything fucking shifted once I had completely let go of that job. That job, holding on to that job was holding me back so fucking much. And deep down, I knew, like deep down when I was being like wishy-washy, I was like, oh, like I'm spending time here and I don't really want to be spending time here. It was fucking holding me back. When I say I have gotten so much done in my business in the last 2 months than I did in the last year, I'm not exaggerating. Right? So it's like making that decision, finally making that decision, there is such an energetic shift that happens and you will feel it. Like I felt it. Like as soon as I was done there, it was like a huge shift. Like it's crazy to me because I have literally jumped into a new identity. I have jumped into a new way of being. It is crazy to my mind. It is crazy to my mind that I had a job 2 months ago. Like what? Like it literally feels like I have not had a job for a year. That is how much of an energetic shift that happened once I finally took the jump. Now, everybody's situation is different and everybody's scenario is different, but I'm here to tell you that taking the jump, scary as fuck, will do so much more than trying to hold on to your safety net. Because once you take the jump, you have no other fucking choice. You have to do the damn thing. I mean, yeah, you could always go find another job, but like my soul is like, you will never ever have a job a day in your life ever again. Like you will work for yourself and you will make this happen. Like there's something in my soul that is like, no, right? And it's so annoying that it took me this long to get here. And I get it. Like I understand like the conditioning and the trauma and all of the things. Like I understand why, but it's super fucking annoying because I could have been in this place a long time ago. But I do truly believe that I went through all of this stuff so then I can help other people discover their infinite potential and become their own boss. We are so much more able than we think or realize. And the universe has our back way more than we want to admit or trust. Like, I know trust is a very hard thing. Like, oh my goodness. You have to have so much trust in yourself and in the universe to have your back. But holy fucking shit, when you do, like, you will not be let down. Now, like, sometimes, like, maybe the path that you thought you were going to go doesn't turn out the way it was you thought, but it turns out the way it's supposed to, and you will always be taken care of. And I just want you to think back in your life, even at the worst times, like financially or when you were scared, I'm assuming that you were still taken care of. Unless for some reason you were homeless, I want you to realize that you have always figured it out, you've always made it happen, and you've always been taken care of. Right? So if you're like deep down in your soul, you're like, I want to make an impact, I want to fucking change people's lives, and I also want to be my own boss, I'm here to tell you that you are able to do it. You can do it. It's just your fucking conditioning that's holding you back. It's just your fear of what people are going to think. It's your fear of failure, all of that shit, right? All of that shit is holding you back. But I'm here to tell you that you can do it. You can do it. And I want to help you do it because all I want is for people to be their own bosses. I'm just like, that's it. I'm like, if you know you are meant to work for yourself, I want you to do that. There is no other sense of freedom than working for yourself and being your own boss. And it's so liberating. It is so amazing. And that's literally all that I want for every single one of you watching this. That's it. That's all I want for you. So I hope this training was helpful. I hope you understand that the energetic shift happens after you decide and you stick to it. You have to decide, I'm doing the damn thing, and fucking stick to it, and everything shifts. Everything starts to go in your favor. Everything starts to fall into place. But if you are being wishy-washy, then things are going to be wishy-washy. So fucking decide and fucking stick to this, and you got this.